to meet us. We laugh like old friends, playing with the kids, making memories that never end. Two stories, one mission, so perfectly designed. It's rare to meet someone who feels so aligned. And though the baby's just a prayer away, you're already part of us in every way. You're not just a surrogate, you're an angel on earth, sent to us from God for our baby to be birthed. You're not just a surrogate, you're a light so rare, guiding us gently through every prayer. We're the intended parents, full of grace, walking beside you in this sacred space. You showed up when the world felt rough and gave us more than just enough. You are giving us hope to complete our family. No matter what happens, friends, we will always be. You're not just a surrogate, you're an angel on earth, sent to us from God for our baby to be birthed. You're not just a surrogate, you're a light so rare, guiding us gently through every prayer. Thank you and all surrogates for all you do. You give the greatest gift. We thank God for you. You're not just a surrogate, you're an angel on earth, sent to us from God for our baby to be birthed.
We are in the car with the kids. We got Patience and her kiddos in that car, and we are getting ready to go do something super fun.
I really wanted to plan out a special trip for when Patience came with her kids because, I don't know, I just want her to feel like we really appreciate her and we care about her. And I don't know, she had told me that like in the past, someone that she was possibly going to be a surrogate for, like their therapist and stuff, are calling her a vessel, and it like broke my heart because she is so much more than that, and what she's giving is just such like a special gift, and we're so grateful for her and all the people who, you know, choose to become surrogates. And so we wanted to take her and her kids to Dollywood. It is so fun. If you've never been to Dollywood before, if you ever get the chance to go, I would highly recommend it. It's in Pigeon Forge in Tennessee, and we drove out there. It's really only like an hour, 45 minutes, an hour away from our house, so we thought it would be the perfect trip. It was pretty hot, but we dressed weather appropriate and we decided to go for it, and we had the best time. Although something did happen that I wasn't expecting, and you'll see it a little bit later in the video. I was like kind of shocked by it actually, and it was so painful and uncomfortable, but thankfully we're getting it worked out now. But this is Trav. He came with us, and it was kind of funny because when we first got in, I was like, okay, let's all go. There's like a little area when you first walk in to Dollywood. If you go to the left and you keep walking, on the left-hand side, there's this little place for the kids to be able to get measured for their height, to be able to get like a certain color wristband to know what rides they're able to go on. So that's like a fun little Dollywood hack I would recommend. And also, if you have younger kids, to bring strollers or double strollers like I do is such a game changer, because I don't know about you, but my kids get super tired of like walking, and then they get really cranky. And, you know, if they wanted to take a nap, or I don't know, it's just really nice to be able to have. It's like another mom hack. And then we just had like the best time. As you can see, like we laughed so hard. Like Travis is so funny. He's saying like the funniest things. I was like dancing, and he was like, I don't know if you like are dancing or if you're like having a medical emergency right now, because it kind of looks like you're having a seizure. Like he makes fun of me because I don't know how to dance, and I just thought it was kind of funny. And he made me laugh really hard. But we found really yummy food, which we'll show you in a minute. And yeah, I just had like the best time getting to know Patience and bonding with her. And we kind of have like an ongoing joke now, because we were calling each other sister wives, because I had sent a picture to one of my friends. Look at Snowy, she's so cute. She's always like, thumbs up to dad, letting dad know like she's having a fun time, everything is good in her brain. Sometimes she doesn't know how to communicate how she's feeling, but like we've learned some sign, and that thumbs up is a sign from her letting us know she's doing good. So if you see her do that throughout the video, that's what that means. And ooh, it was so hot there, and in Tennessee, like the humidity is insane, and I'm not used to that. Like coming from California, like the West Coast, it's like very dry, and the East Coast is very humid, and so it's hot and like sticky and muggy and ugh. But having those little like neck fans or like handheld fans are such a game changer. So I was really glad that I brought a bunch of those for everybody. And also the shoes I'm wearing are like these kind of like platform Dr. Scholl's, and they're so comfortable. I have them linked to my Amazon storefront for anyone that wants to see them. And also I have like everything else that I'm wearing and like using like in the video usually linked. And if for some reason it's not, let me know. Look how cute this little cutie is. Patience's baby is so adorable, and she's so smart too. So this is us just walking around, hanging out. I think my favorite part of this whole day and just trip in general was that Snow got along so well with Adeline, which is Patience's 4-year-old, and they just had a blast together. And Snowy does not usually like to really be friends or like hang out and like, you know, like be friends with other kids other than like her brother. And I'm showing you right now the food that we got. This was not vegan, but it was dairy-free and gluten-free, and I needed to be dairy and gluten-free because you'll see in a second, like my stomach was so bloated. It literally looked like I was 7 months pregnant, and it was so painful and like huge, and I just like I couldn't believe it. By the end of the trip I was like, oh my god, I barely like ate. All I ate was like what you're seeing right now, and I don't know like what was in it, but like my stomach was not happy about it. And I don't think people realize like how bad endometriosis can get. How cool are those little tater, they called it like a potato tornado on the stick. Look at Snow and Adeline, like they were dancing, they were having so much fun. I think, like I said, my most favorite part of this whole trip was just like the two girls having so much fun and playing together, because I'm not used to seeing Snowy play with other kids like that. And they were just like, they bonded so quickly and had so much fun together and played together for like a long time. It was like really, really special to see. And Storm also was like playing. Sometimes he felt a little left out and he would get upset and I would feel kind of bad, but you know, it is what it is. But also like Patience and I bonded, and I got to know her so well, and it was really nice to be able to get to know, you know, someone that's going to be possibly carrying your baby, you know. And we were joking, I'm like, yeah, my husband's like, you're going to be pregnant with my husband's baby, you know. And I'm like, you're like my sister wife. And it's been like an ongoing joke because we took pictures like in these matching really pretty like white nightgowns, and we were like holding candles, and it was like golden hour, and it was really pretty for photographs. And I just wanted to like document like our time together. It's really special what she's doing for us, and you know, just our relationship is special, and I just wanted to have like memories of that. So we took these pictures with like matching little nightgowns, and I sent it to my friend. I'm like, look how special. She's like, you guys look like a cult, like, are you sister wives, like what's going on? And it was just really funny. And so now we call ourselves sister wives because on this trip, it looked like, why, like two moms with all these kids with like one husband, So it was kind of funny because we look like sister wives and we kind of looked like a cult. And then the girls really wanted to go on this like little carousel, and it's so funny because both of them are very similar. Like Adeline is a lot like Snowy, and so they're both like, what's taking so long? Like, we want to get on. They don't like understand the concept of like waiting in line, like they are just like, let me get on this ride, like let's go, we're ready. So like here's Snow being like, Dad, like let's go, get me on this ride, like it was really funny. I love being able to have moments like this, like vlogging and being able to document like these little trips are so fun and special to be able to like to look back on for me, just because like my memory is so bad. I just like forget so much. But I just know like these are the memories that they're going to have of their childhood, and we're just trying to make them the best they can be. So the kids were having fun, but the adults were also having fun because they had like the best music, and like Patience and I were like dancing like no one was watching. Like we could just care less about what anyone else thought. So we're just like dancing and having fun, and like Travis happened to like film it, which was kind of funny. And then like after we had our little like dance off, this like all these people came by, were like nice dance moves. We're just like, yeah, thanks. We didn't think anyone was really paying attention to us. And then we found these like misters. They had these misters all over the park, which were so nice to like cool down, and then have those little fans to blow on you. And then also having like a little fanny pack. I know it doesn't look like very cute, but it's so nice to have, like when you're walking around the park. But those shoes were like the best. I was like so glad I wore those shoes, and I wear them every time I go to Dollywood, and they're so comfortable. Like my feet never hurt when I wear those. Here are the kiddos just hanging out, having fun. They're getting ready to go on this really scary ride, and I cannot do rides because of my Addison's disease and my Hashimoto's and just like Schmidt syndrome in general. I get like very bad like vertigo or like dizziness, and I just like the rides like really throw my equilibrium off, and I just like cannot do it. Like, and I feel really bad. I really want to be able to like go on the rides with the kids, but I just can't do it. I know it'll like just make me really feel bad the rest of the day. So on one of the rides, like they needed two adults, and so Patience had to go on, and it was really funny because it looked like they were a couple. Like it looked like Patience and Travis were like husband and wife with their kids on the ride, and I was like the nanny. It was kind of funny, or I felt kind of like the nanny because I couldn't go on the ride. You'll see here in a second. And Patience at first didn't want to go on because she doesn't like going on rides either, but like I guess they don't bother her maybe as much as they bother me. And so she was like trying not to go on the ride, and then the like ride attendant was like, no, where are you going? Like I need you to be on the ride because of the weight distribution. And so she ended up going on, and it was just really funny because in my mind, if like someone else was watching, they would think that we're literal sister wives because like her husband like wasn't there. I don't know, it's just maybe like all in my head. But when my friend like kept saying that we looked like sister wives, it's kind of just like this ongoing joke now. But I told Travis, I'm like, can she be a sister wife? Like, can she just like move in with us and like live with us? Because I love her so much. Like, I feel like she's like my literal clone. We had like so much in common. It was scary. It was like we're like the same person. And I don't know, it's just really cool. Although the one thing that there were a couple things that she's like a lot better. Well, I'm sure there's a lot of things that she's better at than I am, but like she's really good at cooking and she loves to cook. And so I was like, oh my gosh, will you please be my sister wife? Like actually, because I don't like to cook and you're really good. And she made like the best food for us. Like when she was there and like Travis was at the fire station, like she cooked dinner for us and it was so good. I definitely don't have that gift in me for sure, but yeah, it was really fun. So this is the ride I was talking about. Like they ended up like, look at Patience is like trying to leave and not go on the ride. And then like the attendant was like, yeah, no, like you need to go on. So then they had to like switch them around and put her and Travis next to each other. And so it was funny because as I was filming this, I was like, oh gosh, like I hope people don't think that they're husband and wife. I'm like, she's my surrogate. And then it was funny because she had mentioned like, she's like, have you seen the movie Surrogate? And I was like, no. And so now like I need to watch it because she was saying like, I guess this couple like gets this lady like pregnant, like the surrogate pregnant, and then like locks her in a room until like the baby is born. And I was like, don't worry, we're not going to do that. And it was just kind of funny, but yeah, I don't know. You hear like these crazy stories, and so you never know. But people were, oh, this is her adorable baby. She is like the cutest little thing, by the way. I loved hanging out with her. She's definitely a mama's girl, so I was surprised she let me like hang with her and hold her while her mama went on the ride. But the kids had so much fun. They were screaming. This is like one of their most fun rides when they go. My kids are like definitely adrenaline junkies and love scary rides. Like they would go on like the crazy roller coasters if they could, but they're not like old enough or tall enough. But Snow's like, I want to go on the roller coaster that goes upside down. I'm like, you're wild. Like she just constantly chases like adrenaline. But you can see their little screams and how scared they were on this ride. Poor Patience was not liking it. But and Storm, I'm surprised he still goes on this ride because I feel like it really scares him, but like he still does it anyway. The kids got cotton candy, which we don't really like them having food coloring and a bunch of sugar because they already have like, they're already neurodivergent. So it just like makes them a lot worse, like their behavior. But they love it so much that Snow's face cracks me up. They love it so much they always ask for it. So I'm like, that's a special treat when we go. We don't go to Dollywood all the time. Look at her face. She's like, oh my gosh, Mama, are you okay? That's so high up there. Isn't she so cute? She was giving me baby fever so bad. I'm like, oh, Patience, please get pregnant with our little embryo. So by the end of the day, my stomach was so bloated and I literally felt like so uncomfortable and it was so painful. And I'm like, this is not normal. Like I've had endometriosis like belly before. They call it like endo belly, but like this is probably the worst I've had it. Like it was just like really, really swollen and like bloated and just so painful and uncomfortable. And I didn't even eat anything bad. I wanted to. I wanted to eat all the things, but I just like, I couldn't. So look how huge this Cinnabon is, by the way, in that cast iron pan. Like I wanted to eat everything that you see right now. Looked so good, but my stomach just like wouldn't let me. Look how beautiful all this is. So they have something called like cinnamon bread. If you ever go to Tennessee and you're anywhere near the Pigeon Forge area, you don't even need to go to Dollywood. It's right here. It's the cinnamon bread. And it is like famous. It is the most delicious cinnamon bread you've ever had in your life. You need to go to like the Dollywood resort or hotel to get it if you don't end up going to Dollywood. But stop by there and get it. You will not regret it. It is so good. It is definitely not gluten-free and I don't think it's dairy-free, but it is very delicious and I would highly, highly recommend it. It comes with like that white frosting or icing, but honestly, it's so sweet. You don't even need it. We did get these like frozen lemonades. Oh, now that I'm wondering, I wonder if like that's what hurt my stomach. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Here are my kids clearly like eating all of the junk and all of the candy. These kids are definitely not deprived, I can tell you that. And yeah, we made sure to get the cinnamon bread because Patience had to try it. This is Storm's favorite ride. It's like this little car and they get to drive it themselves. And he has so much fun driving. He's like, Mama, I'm a really bad driver, but it's so fun. Like, look how cute and handsome he is. Oh, my little boy. I love you, Stormy. I can't wait to see like what he's going to look like when he gets older. It's so fun like seeing the kids now and wondering like what they're going to look like when they grow up, It's just really fun. Look how happy he is. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad we got season passes. Like with Travis being a firefighter, we get like discounts on stuff. And so we got like a really big discount on season passes. And I'm so glad we did because they have the water park also, which is really fun to take them during summertime. So we'll have to take them back a bunch of times so that they're able to, just live life to the fullest, live in their best little lives. He, of course, had to pick the blue car because that's his favorite color. He's so cute. Oh, I'm so obsessed with my kids. I love them so much. And Snow is tall enough to be able to get and drive her own car. And she always wants to get her own car. So this is her. She had her red car. She had so much fun. I could see her big smile as she got out. So happy. I love seeing my kids happy. It's like the greatest joy, I feel like the most important thing that I'll do in this life is be a mom and raise my kiddos. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of like blabbing a lot. We literally took the kids on like every single ride that they could go on. I'm pretty sure they rode all the rides, and they just had like the best time. And I really hope that they'll remember this when they're older and know that, like, you know, their parents did their best to give them the best life possible. I'm curious what you guys thought of the song at the beginning of the video, because I like had that custom made for Patience and I wanted it to be really special. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you thought about it. But thank you guys for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting us on our little surrogacy journey. I'm sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and I hope to see you in my next video. Mwah.